Oh, I don't know. Perhaps we need our third-person camera. I wanted to try it, but this is intense. Hello everyone, Thranxes here. Welcome back to No Man's Sky, episode 224. As you can see, we have replenished our nanites simply by uploading every single discovery that we had made. We now have well over enough nanites to purchase the final upgrade available for us. And of course that is over here at the Exosuit Research Terminal. And it is the airborne airburst jetpack engine to allow recharging of the jetpack while in air. I guess that's just so that if you're falling from a large height, you have the chance to boost the jetpack prior to hitting the ground. We're going to research it just because we got to catch them all, but I don't know if we're going to put that one actually on ourself anytime soon. Now, what I would like to put on our exosuit, to be quite sure, is the personal refiner. And then, of course, chromatic metal, which, if we had a personal refiner up and running, we could use it. Well, we'll have to get some chromatic metal, which is not the end of the world. We just don't have any on us. The next thing to consider for nanites, even though we don't have any food on us, is iteration Cronus, which will give us nanites for food. Iteration Ares. No new milestones. Exchange material. Gravitino balls. Ooh. So now Gravitino balls actually have a use. We need to start collecting them the next time we're on a planet that has aggressive sentinels. Iteration Helios. Looks like it's going to... We'll give it mineral data. And... Whoa, 630 nanites just off of the minerals scanned. I'm a fan of that. I accept those terms. Iteration Gemini, you don't really have anything for me. What about iteration Hesperus? I like the way you look. Touch their shoulder. They glance down at the contact, seeming reassured by it. They nod, momentarily at peace. Okay, sure. And then, what do we have there? Personal augmentation. Alright. So now, we need to collect some Gravitino balls, is what that means. And I think what we'll do, though, is we'll head right over here. And let's do the weekend event. I think that's important. 1200 Quicksilver. Oh no, it's changed! Toward the Void. It has totally changed its reward and its name and everything else, and I'm not sure why. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. Alright, let's do it. We will initialize and start the mission. I'm okay doing a single-player mission by myself. Speak to iteration Hesperus to learn more. Okay, so first let's go talk to our friend with the really cool face. Old iteration Hesperus. I understand you have undertaken an investigation, Kindred. Nada is fortunate to have your assistance. How about some guidance? I dreamt of this conversation, Kindred, and of what you will do next. Not exactly empirical research, true, but I've had dreams of this nature before. I trust in the vision it showed me. In turn, I'm asking you to trust me. You will enter a portal to reach the troubled planet. The destination is predetermined. You will discover its universal address upon stones of knowledge. It will respond to the touch of a traveler. Until we meet again. Seems rather similar to last time. This is okay, though, because if it is, and we collect more food, that's just more that we can turn into nanites later. Alright, let's head out and get some portal coordinates. Knowledge stones have been detected. Although it's not really telling me where. Up, it's on the other side of the anomaly, okay. There it is. On the faraway planet. A hot planet with high sentinel activity. So it is going to take a little bit of travel. Now, as I will take this minute to talk about something. As I looked at the patch notes in greater detail in between the last episode and this one, I noticed that it said very specifically, freighters have increased technology inventory. And most assuredly, mine does not. Still has the same 4 that it always had. So I'm curious if that means we're going to have to buy a new freighter in order to get that benefit, which I sure hope not, but if that's the case, we'll simply just have to be on the lookout for it. Discharge our pulse engine. It looks like we're going to go to the night side of this hot planet, which I don't think that was necessary. Anywhere on this planet will be knowledge stones, I'm certain. Oh, but they've directed us to a location to land at. I'll accept these terms. Ooh, it's a dark atmosphere. Look at that. So this planet has wandering hotspots. What have we here? A workshop. This is in fact a manufacturing center. Progress saved. Position not displayed in multiplayer. Are there people in my game? Nope, not in this group. That's perfectly fine. I'm gonna need some of these dihydrogen crystals. No, leave me alone. Okay, well, if you want to be like that, how about we just let ourselves in, huh? There we go. Take a few nanites here. And hopefully we'll get this one right. We haven't got one right in a little bit. Factory produces components for starships, fabricating them from the resources available on this world. Interloper, vent something, increase production, something something. The installation creates parts for Viking fighters. Whilst Viking buildings are heavily fortified to withstand bombardment, their starcraft prioritize the speed and flexibility required for their hunts. A video feed on the terminal shows a warning, a warrior shaking their hands wildly at a camera deep within the factory's heart. It said vent. Decrease production speed? No, the warrior begins to panic, screaming as their whole body is burned by the rising heat of the overactive factory. The video cuts off and the factory's processes slowly grind to a halt. But I slowed it down. Why would it overheat? Gosh darn it. We are just not very lucky with these, it seems. Not very lucky at all. Okay, well, we need some knowledge stones. So let's start searching for those, shall we? Oh, creature. Bloody organ, unpredictable, eats insects and grubs. Hello there. There you go. That looks like a portal. Like a straight up portal, not even a monolith or a plaque. I can't believe they wanted me to increase the production of that factory. That's disappointing. And until we complete one of those, we won't know if there's more technology designs added to that. Inattentive vegetation with excessive gut bacteria. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's a portal for sure. Okay, we just need to find some knowledge stones. I'm okay with that. I think in anticipation of potentially needing some food for wherever we end up, we'll just gather food along the way. Things like fireberry. There's a knowledge stone. It appears to be rapidly shifting between two positions. Fragment of a code. There we go, there's another one. We'll recharge our heat shield, and how about we'll recharge the blaze javelin, and I think we'll do our life support as well. Oh, look at that sunrise. And we got these little flying creatures that appear on hot planets. I like them. They're pretty cool. Collects shiny objects and eats solar vine. Some plants as well. Fungal symbiosis. And of course the minerals. We've got to scan minerals now. Sublimation. Polyp colony. Look at these little guys. Just strutting along with their hands. Oh no, you're okay. You're alright. Just checking you out. Well, a couple of cute creatures. Oh, you're a new one. When you hear hoofbeats, you think horse, not zebra. But in this case, you got this zebra-like creature. That's cool. We're going to continue on with the knowledge stones. Wow, the feel of this planet changed pretty dramatically as the sun came up. Let's get some oxygen from you. Oh, look at that creature. Ooh, that's a predator. See how it's chasing the other one? Impulsive. Eats raw meat. I believe it. Alright, let's keep collecting the living slime. And we'll access this knowledge stone. Carvings on the stone blur before my eyes, distant and cloudy as though veiled through a thick plane of glass. The glassy membrane ripples as my hand passes through it. The stone sings, and I can read the partial glyph sequence. No matter where you go, these exploding plants are just all over the place, aren't they? use some of our salvage data. Look at all this stuff here. Oh my gosh. Do I really want to? I can't send my food back to the freighter anymore. Oh no. I can see the dilemmas that are going to be caused until we can get that upgrade on our freighter. I suppose the one that lets us beam resources back and forth would be worth its weight in gold, really, and should be at least one of the ones we put on our inventory slots for the time being. What we can always do is we can always move it to the technology slots once they patch the game to upgrade existing freighters with the amount of technology slots that the new ones are supposed to get, because I feel pretty confident that that will happen at some point. Whoa. Well, we had a couple of knowledge stones right off the bat. And now they're being a little stingy with them. Whoa! This is quite a little mountain peak here. Steep and angular. I like it. Like 0 knowledge stones on this side of the of the thing. Are you kidding me? Alright, well, we're going to get some pulpy roots and some fireberry, and we'll just press on in this direction. Yep, and we're going to keep getting these dihydrogen crystals. I don't remember what we needed these crystal fragments for, but I know we needed them for something. Let's just be careful not to slip and slide down the mountain. There's a predator-looking creature. Careful hunter. Eats eggs. It's hard to believe that there is absolutely nothing over here. I'm inclined to say solar vine, unknown building. Let's do that. The Iguarano crater. Oh, it's a drop pod. I don't need that in my life. I think instead what we're gonna need is some of this sweet root here. We might as well get some of that. You never know when you're gonna need some sweet root. Some more sweet root. Come on. 1 knowledge stone. Just 1. Some organic rocks. I'm about to kick some rocks, man. Come on. It's gotta be. There's some pulpy roots. There's our predator. Oh. That sentinel's like, what did you do? Oh, never you mind. It'll be okay, I promise. Just leave me be. Perhaps we need an exocraft. Alright, well we have some damaged machinery over here. We're also missing the chromatic metal. We're missing the chromatic metal that we all left on board the freighter. And then, of course, we'll get our personal refiner. So I think we need to go back to the freighter. Yes, right after we get this knowledge stone here. And we'll head on back to the freighter and do a little bit of management of our resources and inventory before we fully take off and continue on the mission. There it is, knowledge stone number 3. The new stone greets me with a repellent audio frequency, just like a note just out of tune. It is as though it has been calibrated for someone else. Relief sweeps over me as the pitch of the sound bends, becoming a pleasant and harmonious musical chord. Each note of the chord is the shape of a glyph. Yeah, and the portal is back by our ship, of course. Well, rather than go to do that, I think instead what we'll do is to go land on our freighter. And let's go ahead and send the... Oh, looks like it already took the launch fuel. Alright, let's punch out of this atmosphere. And we'll just need to get our freighter summoned so that we may dock with it and see what's going on. Before we try going to any disturbed region of space, thank you much. Says we're still in multiplayer. Very intriguing. I would like to send... Oh, should I send all this food to storage? I don't know what food I'm going to have to go after. If it is even food... Oh my goodness, no. So these have all disappeared. All of our resources. Oh no! Wow. Well... That does create some problems, doesn't it? Because I was supposed to come back and access this before I warped it, and I forgot. So now we have some problems. Now we can get our chromatic metal back, but we've lost, effectively, 4,000 cadmium, 4,000 emerald, and about 6,000 indium. Let's just go ahead and send all this food to storage here. I can't justify holding on to this stuff. We will hold on to the slime for now. We don't need that sodium nitrate. Color me disappointed in myself. Wow, well... I think we'll just hold this on the freighter, as well as this, and this, and these. Carbon crystals will convert. That can go to storage. That's storage. very disappointing. Thranxes. Either way, we're going to go ahead and finish our personal refiner. And we'll go ahead and use our condensed carbon to fuel it. And then I think what we'll do is we'll start to break down some of this condensed carbon into carbon. And let's do about 4,000 of it. That'll work. Yeah, we're just going to process all of this activated indium. Put the chromatic metal over here. Wow, what a loss of resources. Oh, they so need to fix that. That seems like a horrible, horrible mistake. Not the end of the world, though. Not at all. As I'm sure we'll collect those metals slowly over time, simply from our frigate expeditions. But I think it'll be a good long time before I leave anything in the refiners on my capital ship anytime soon. What is... There's something flopping in my field of view. Oh, look, you can see my... It's just cooking away. You're on fire, look out! Five salvaged frigate modules. Well, shoot. Well, we absolutely have a reason to check out crashed capital ships now. So we don't have the bounty section that used to be there. That's fine. I think as much fun as I would love to show off the squid ship to everyone, I think until we can get some module upgrades on it, we're going to need to stick with this starship here. Which, let's see. If I can get carbon crystals. Oh, we need more carbon crystals. Look at that, we do. And that's the tritium hypercluster, which is not the same as the dihydrogen cluster. And that's pulse drive fuel. Emergency warp unit, that's kind of cool. We can upgrade the inventory of this ship. We can get a really powerful heavy fighter with a ton of weapons on it. We're going to leave that tritium hypercluster on board, though. And instead, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll just crack open those crystal fragments there. Yeah, add to the dihydrogen. And I think we'll send the carbon crystal over there. And then, of course, we can go ahead and make these warp hypercores, and we'll send those back to our freighter. And now we've got some inventory room. And a lot in our cargo. Okay. That will work for now. We still have the launch system and the efficient launch thrusters. This is better than nothing, but we have a high degree of maneuverability still. So let us go back to our planet. That is right over here. Oh, come on. Don't do that. There it is. fly back down to the surface of this hot planet, go through the portal, and see what this advanced anomaly system is all about. There's the portal on the mountain just above the manufacturing facility. So we're about ready to go through the disturbed region of space. Here we go. The ruins of Talked Thema. I find myself drawn towards the giant gateway as though compelled by some force greater than Nada and Polo's mission directives. From beyond the portal, the anomalous world frantically whispers its secrets, filling my mind to bursting. There we have it. Stargate is active. Let's go. Oh, and just like that, we're on the other side. The ICU system. Weather is sunny. Sentinels infrequent. Okay. Uh-huh. Anomalous disturbance. Wow, there's a lot of players here. Okay. I see everybody there. Whoa. Yep, there's a Blarg Blargity's base. Blarg Blargity likes to make a base at all of these, don't they? Space Explorer's base. There are bases everywhere. Okay, this anomalous disturbance is... Oh! Speaking of anomalous disturbance, we have disappearing creatures. Oh my. It's a crashed freighter, perhaps? Look at all the... Wow. That's a lot of player activity going on. What's happening? Oh, did somebody try to land on me? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Alright, well we've got to get out of here then. We're just going to get out of here. We have takeoff. Look out for all this air traffic. Holy smokes. That's not a crashed freighter. That's some kind of weird base. Okay. Somebody has built a base here. Wow, highly unstable. Ooh, look at that ship. That's cool. Alright, I think we can go ahead and chart this sector. Oh my goodness. There's so much going on. Oh, what have we there? Oh, it's the skee ball game. Oh yeah, I saw a thing about that. Wow. Alright, let's just see what the anomaly requires, shall we? The structure hisses and crackles. This static-like energy must be the disturbance detected by Polo and Nada. Wordlessly, it transmits its demands directly into my mind. Something groans deep within the earth, as though the land itself hungers. But why these materials already abundant on this world? 2,000 selenium. Do I not have 2,000 selenium in my... No, I do not. But this one's going to be incredibly easy to get, as there's selenium all over the place. Alright, let's put down... Let's put down an exocraft structures. It's got to be tech, specialist, exocraft. Limited to 1 per base. Oh wait, do I have access to it then? No exocraft. Okay, so let me get away from that person's base. This is interesting. Limited to 1 per base. How about this? How about if I build my Nomad Geobay, huh? Then I summon it, right? And then we'll delete it. Look at that. Ah, there's more than one way to defeat a glitch. So now we have access to the Azure Spark. But I would like to go back to my first-person view, yes. Woo! Oh my. This is trying. Oh. I don't know, perhaps we need our third-person camera. I wanted to try it, but this is intense. I can only imagine how this would be in VR. Ooh. Scary to think about. Alright, let's get our selenium. What is that? JP4's base. Wonder how they got that golden star tag looking item. And a creature. An uncharted creature. I guess we should scan a few of these plants here. Photosynthesis. Well, that's good that that process is still functioning here on this planet. We got a couple of these unidentified minerals. Sure. All right. Now I dare say we're going to switch back to third-person view on the Azure Spark, because as novel as it is to have first-person view, but it is difficult to see anything. It really is. Oh, look at this. Buried technology module. There's nothing buried about that technology module. But I accept those terms. Just sitting above the surface. That's to make up for all the ones I dug to that didn't exist, right? That's exactly what it is. Okay, I'm having a difficult time seeing. I thought there was a huge solar vine field nearby, and I've either passed it or... Let's see, there's one. There's one, there's one. Okay, so they're sort of all over. Alright. Oh, wait a second. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. Yes, look at that. Carbon, we'll take the condensed carbon, we'll put it in there. There we go. So we have the ability to convert more, but we're not going to for now. Oh, look. It's one of the exotics with the foldable wings. Very cool. Very cool. Look at it go. Oh, here it comes. It's coming in for a landing. And it disappeared. We don't get to see it. Oh no, there it is. Well, hopefully we all get the solar vine because I was here first. Help, taking damage. Death by stalking monstrosity. Careful, careful. It can be dangerous. Wonderful. Now we head on to the next one. I'm a little disappointed though about the loss of my chromatic metal. Oh, look at this. Signal booster. Locate nearby structures, please. Might as well. Oh, it's going to give us the beacon next door? Yeah, fair enough. Where are we at with the selenium? Okay, so we have over 2,000. But I don't want to be zeroed out by turning in this mission. So since this is an easy one to find, we're just going to grab all of the selenium we can until maybe we get about 3,000. And then we'll go back and we'll give it 2,000 and then we'll still have a grand. Maybe. We'll see how long it takes. Let's get some of this dihydrogen here. Alright, the next setup's over here. Boy, then when the nebula of the surrounding space is dark, it really makes nighttime feel like nighttime. So that's 2,700, that's easy. Be at 1,000 before you know it. There it is, 3,019. That'll do. Let's head back and get ourselves completion of the mission. All the way back to our little skee ball section. Oh, whistling kitty chaser killed by a hazardous plant. Oh no. There we go, catch some air. A lot of S-class exotics around. Like a lot of them. People are dogfighting in the... Oh my goodness. These weekend missions are pretty entertaining. Alright, let's do it. Something groans deep within the earth as though the land itself hungers. There you go, have some selenium. I push the materials towards the source of the static disturbance, watching them melt away into nothing. The damaged planet feeds upon its own resources. It quietens. The breach in reality is repaired. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, as they say. Look at all these ships trying to land here. This is ridiculous. So now we have to return to the space anomaly. I don't know where Kitty Chaser is, but let's see if I can give any of this ionized cobalt over. No. It's fine, that's just as well. I think the game appears to be struggling a little bit to keep up. So I think we'll just go back and get ourselves back to our single player mode where everything is not struggling to update with all of these players. Because wow, is it a lot. So we'll head right on back over here to the portal. So we can always go back to our own hot base to get the selenium we need off the solar vine. Alright. And these guys parked right on the steps of the portal. Oh my goodness. Let's get out of here. And now we've parked right on the portal. Fun times. Fun times. Well, now that that is done, we can head back to the anomaly. We'll pulse jump around this planet. Lock in on it, and then we'll have a few more planets in this system to scan and discover. And including one that looks like it has blue water and a tropical environment. That'll be fun to identify and see what that planet's all about before we make our move to the next black hole warp. We need to get some of these upgrades. Some carbon crystals, you say? You know, we might have the stuff to just straight up make those. It's just 150 condensed carbon. 30% faster pulse jump, although I'm pretty sure we can just summon the Nexus here. There you go. Work smarter, not harder. Something I try to adhere to, but don't always succeed. Ah, the Nexus. That was a fairly simple weekend quest, if I have to say. That one was not bad at all. At all. Let's go ahead and complete that mission. 1,200 Quicksilver, some advanced ion batteries. Really? I don't... Yeah, we'll leave them for now. But we don't have that purple quest anymore. I wasn't sure what that was all about. Hunt dangerous pirates. I mean, we could do that one probably pretty quickly, but... Let's see what we're going to spend our Quicksilver on. It's just burning the hole in my pocket. Oh. Iteration Ares Visage? That's pretty cool. Some pretty neat ones. Yeah. Small aquarium. Oh, that's... You know what? Maybe we'll just sit on it. We'll just sit on this Quicksilver and wait. Then I think we'll just return back to our system. We'll leave the Nexus behind for now. And we'll go continue our planetary exploration. Until the next episode. Take care.